It is always such a challenge to find a place for our elderly family members to feel important when they need extra help, and what better way to ensure their comfort than to help them out at home? Matthew Yaari is here to talk to us about his business, My Family Home Care, a company that takes great measures to skillfully tend to the elderly who might need a bit of extra help but don't want to leave home. Thank you so much for joining us, Matthew.
Thank you for having me.
So first off, can you give us a little background of the company? Like what inspired you to create this business?
That's a good question. I started working as a caregiver about 10 years ago, coming out of college. And so that's kind of how I learned the basics of the business and I saw the need for it. And then I just kind of went on my own little path, took some different jobs and developed some entrepreneurial skills. And I just got to a point in my life where it was time to start my own thing, and I wanted to get more connected with the local families here in our community and fill in the need to help them take care of their elderly loved ones. So that's kind of where it came from.
That's awesome. Can you elaborate a little bit on your team and how many people you have working with the company?
So primarily, it's me and my business partner, who is one of my best friends since childhood. He's been working as a paramedic for the last 10 years, and then we kind of came together and brought our skills together to provide some home care. And we've been using some different avenues to recruit caregivers. We've got a really wonderful team. We've got about 15 caregivers on staff right now, with different backgrounds. Some of them have experience as hospital techs and things like that. And we're always looking for the best people that we can to take care of our elderly clients.
Do these people need any kind of certification in order to be working with you?
Yeah, pretty much everybody we have at least has their nurse assistant certification, um, which is a pretty basic nursing skills course to prepare for home care. So that is what we require, and as well as at least a couple years of experience providing care.
So, what types of services does your company offer?
Our services are basically catered to whatever the family needs. Everybody's different. Everybody's looking for a little bit, whatever their needs are, whatever their health condition is. So we assist with what's called activities of daily living. So that's things like meal preparation, getting dressed, maybe using the bathroom, getting in and out of bed, whatever it is that they need help with. Although some people, they really just need companionship support. They just need somebody to come around and make sure that they're not alone all day and that they have somebody to be with, so we can provide that personal um, companionship and really build a relationship with these people. So the services is based on whatever it is that people need to be safe and independent in their homes.
So, what would the process look like in order for someone who is interested in signing up for this kind of care?
Yeah, they would just contact us, and we would, have a little phone conversation about what it is they're looking for, why they're looking for home care in the first place, and then we would set up an in-person meeting in their home, just to make that personal introduction and get a better idea of the logistics of their situation, and we could put together a care plan that would best help their seniors, stay comfortable at home.
Do you have anything in place for people who might not be financially able to afford the services but want to introduce home care to their loved ones?
Do we have something in place? Not at the moment. Not anything like that. We haven't really come across that too much. Um, but it can be. It's not necessarily an easy service to afford for some people. Um, but yeah, right now we don't have anything like that, unfortunately.
So, how long do people usually use home care? Do you see a lot of like short term clients or are they usually long term?
We have a pretty good mix of both. Sometimes we have people coming home from a surgery or something, and they might need help for just a couple of weeks. And then we've had other people who just kind of need that ongoing assistance for a year or more. So we definitely do a little bit of both. Whatever we can do to help people, um, you know, feel safe and independent.
So this is a personal question, do you have a memory or an experience since starting this business that just really made you feel like you were doing the right thing, like you were in the right place at the right time, kind of like you were called to be doing this?
Certainly, many times. I guess one moment in particular, when it was actually our first client. She was with us for about a year, and then she passed away. And we developed a very close relationship with her, and so we attended her funeral. And her children came up to me and my business partner, and they hugged us and they thanked us for the services that we provided. And that moment right there really just stuck out, and it reassured me that this was the right decision, and this is exactly the kind of impact that I'm looking to have.
So do you guys have any events that you put on for the people that you help care with? Is there anything that you usually attend with them? Are there any big group gatherings or events that you put on, fundraisers?
No, we haven't gotten to that stage yet. Our business is only 2 years old at this point, so we're still looking to expand and grow. And we've been active in other events like that, although I haven't, taken the initiative to put anything together ourselves. Although that is something that we do plan on doing, uh, within the next year or so.
And I know that we were talking a lot about elderly patients, people who need a little more extra help, but this isn't just for the elderly, right? It's for anybody who needs that help. You can serve any kind of age group, any people.
Sure. Yeah. Our youngest client was 59 years old. We are primarily, catering to the senior market because that is where there is the most demand, but it's not exclusively for seniors. We'd be more than happy to help, anybody who just needs that extra help at home.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to talk about before we go today?
Is there anything else I'd like to talk about? Nothing specifically. I don't know. I mean, just working here in this industry has taught me to really appreciate everything that I have, and especially to take care of your health. Right? Eat a good diet. Go to the gym. You really want to take care of yourself, so that way, as you do age, your needs are a little more manageable. This is something that is best approached with a preventative perspective. You want to take care of yourself before you get sick.
Definitely. Well, I love this business. I'm so excited for you. I think it's going really well, and I really think it's helping you kind of figure out where you should be. And I'm really proud of you. It's good.
Thank
And
you so
then,
much.
do you have a website for our viewers that we can have them check out if they have any questions for you?
Sure. Yeah, they can check us out at www.myfamhc.com. They can also give us a call at 248-266-8004, and we'd be more than happy to help them out and see what they're looking for.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us on the Splash Live. I'm so happy to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.